So we're finally here, the Jujutsu Kaisen finale. And I'm not entirely sure if it's actually the finale considering we still have 3 chapters left. But then why would you call it the finale if there's still more to cover? But anyway, we start off with Sukuna talking to Fushiguro. He questions how Megumi will be able to go on. You had your body stolen by me. You murdered your own sister. You turned away the hands reaching out to you. Alright, that brat you saved even ended up slaughtering thousands. He tells Megumi to give up and let him take over. Megumi mocks him by saying, "Why do you sound so desperate? Because after this, there will be only one of your fingers left." Sukuna has a way to turn himself into a cursed object, so if Itadori manages to tear Sukuna away from Megumi, he'll die. And if the 19 fingers that he currently has disappear, the one that's left won't be enough to save his soul. Megumi says that he never intended to live a proper life, but once more, he wants to try living for someone else. Sukuna's domain shatters to pieces, then Yuji smacks this boy and sends his ass flying. Sukuna is separated from Megumi's body. He reaches for Megumi and tries to get back into his body, but before he can do that, he literally disintegrates into this weird blob on the floor, looking like an even more pathetic version of Envy from Full Metal Alchemist. Yuji comes in and does this man the same way he did Mahito, all the way back in Shibuya. Yuji asks, "What's it gonna be?" And Sukuna looks terrified. This man knows he's cooked and he is petrified. Clown. He continues yapping, fucking Yap Master 3000 over here. We're born into this world shouldering curses, and your luck determines what kind of monster you become. Yap, 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 and then he says, "Sukuna, let's try it one more time."
What? Bro, what the fuck what did you just say?
And then he says, "If no one else will accept you, then I'll live with you." Sukuna is now a ball of dust, literally evaporating into the atmosphere. And with his last breath, he chooses to say, "I'm impressed you take this far, Itadori Yuji. Don't underestimate me. I'm a curse." And what do you mean don't underestimate me? You're a ball of dust, bro. You're cooked. Anyway, we cut to Hakari and Sukuna's femboy. They realize that it's Jover. Urame says that Sukuna has been defeated and that you plebeians had no strength. Which you guys lost, so how does that make sense? Urame taunts them by saying, "You just got lucky." Which okay bro. Hakari's crackhead ass is over here cheesing. And then Urame just explodes for no reason.
Register!
So I was scrolling on Twitter while writing this. And apparently, Urame just committed suicide because Sukuna died. Which that's a real bro right there. Megumi's bum ass wakes up looking all exhausted as if he just did anything for the last 3 arcs. Yuji and Nobara are doing some bullshit, as always. Nobara is upset that Megumi and Yuji didn't fall to their knees when she died. Yuji says he cried a bit, which of course he did. They keep talking. Yuji brings out some letters that Gojo wrote for them, and neither of them seem too keen to be reading them, which is what the fuck, guys. There's only 2 because Gojo got time to talk with Yuji before he died. Nobara literally crushes hers because it contained info on where her mother was, and apparently that's not what she wanted to read or hear or whatever. Megumi starts laughing, and Yuji and Nobara get all excited to see the letter, and well, they're disappointed. Megumi is smiling, which I guess that's a good thing. We see the letter and well, it's pretty sweet. The clock shows us it's 1:51 PM, and they start rushing off to see the others, because they have to go and save Wakutsu. And in my opinion, this chapter was a heart-steaming pile of ass.
That shit is a 2-pack of ass!
Anyway, let's see what Twitter had to say about this chapter. "This y'all's goat. This nigga look like the coronavirus. This shit is so unserious. Urame after finding out Sukuna has been killed. Oh, this one's pretty sad. To think that Gojo left those letters behind only makes me think how sure he was of his students, that they were going to come back. But it also makes me think about how part of him knew he wasn't going to be there to see them again. Sukuna did, thank God. Not them pulling this shit again. Fuck you, Gege, I'm making my own Heian era flashback." Which I'm shocked we never got this flashback. I mean, we could still get it, we still have 3 chapters left. Megumi is smiling. We used to pray for times like this. Not me, I'm a certified Megumi hater. Sukuna fans clowned Gojo for getting sliced when he died, but at least he looked pretty. Sukuna got turned into a ball of slime. I'm crying. Even Kanye is commenting on the situation.